How is it going, everybody? So we have 3 card reworks today, and yes, the screen's going to be a little weird at first because these videos aren't all the same size, so I got to kind of make it work. But I'm just showcasing these videos to show you guys what these cards do. So the Goblin Hut is the most interesting, I would say. It spawns a ton of goblins whenever there's a unit nearby, but when there's not a unit nearby, it barely spawns anything, basically. That's the gist of what you need to know about the huts. But yeah, the hut looks pretty darn good, I'm not going to lie, compared to the other ones. It's also getting reworked to 4 elixir, I'm pretty sure, right? So that's going to make it quite a bit better. As well, just at -1 cost. Next up, though, is the Golden Knight. And the Golden Knight, I'm excited for this one because it can actually dash backwards. It's going to feel like Prime Golden Knight again, where it was dashing absolutely everywhere, I think, with this change. And then Cannon Card just basically dies like a Demolisher. That's kind of really it for that card, but yeah. Okay, we're in our first match here. Basically, I built this deck with the Golden Knight, the Cannon Card, and of course, the Goblin Hut in it because I want to play these cards one more time. We're going to feel them out how they are normally before they all get changed for the good. So basically, the most interesting one is, of course, well, I guess you could say both of these are interesting, but the Golden Knight and the Hut changed. Definitely the hut. I think the hut will actually be in the meta. And the reasoning for the hut change was that they wanted there to be like another air defense building, I guess, was the reasoning. That was 4 elixir because, you know, you don't really have one. I guess bomb tower isn't, you know, obviously air. Goblin cage. What else is 4 elixir into building mortar? Doesn't hit air. So I guess they wanted another alternative to the Tesla for an air defense. That was kind of the thought process behind that, which is interesting to me. This guy's got MK as well. What the heck? Just the way they were, you know, I mean, like W changes, but definitely something that I didn't expect to happen, and that could be a good thing. Maybe we'll see more card reworks in the future with cards that just can't seem to find perfect balance in this game. I mean, Goblin Huts, nobody really wants it to be in the meta. I'm going to be honest. I mean, I don't think anyone wants a spawner in the meta, but I don't think it's going to be super overpowered. I think it'll still be usable, though. Definitely in a lot more, what's the right way? I wouldn't say it's usable in cycle decks, really, but maybe, I guess, since it is a whole elixir shorter or less cost, maybe that could change my opinion on that. I don't know. It's going to be determined on that one for sure. But I will say, the Gold Knight is definitely going to be used a bit more. I know there's so many champions that are good in this game right now, so it's definitely getting harder for champions to get usage rate since you can only have one, of course. Well, if you could add 2 champions in a deck, I think I might potentially uninstall this game. But yeah, so I'm glad they don't ever. I mean, there's just no way they're ever going to add that. So at least I don't think so. I don't want to say never with Supercell's brains sometimes, you know, surprising us, but just gonna go for the archers like this. I think we're fine. That should push that back, yeah, so the eye drag doesn't completely wipe out my MK immediately. Then Golden Knight on the right hand side. I'm not gonna pop the ability yet because I want to save elixir. Yeah, he's going pretty much all in right here. I don't agree with this play at all because he also just like took the Gold Knight to the face. I can pop the ability last second, get some more damage. Oh, I can Mother Wish here as well, which is perfect. I can go for the Ram Rider too. He's getting MK on top of this 1000%. Maybe one of these days. No, he's not. That's a good game right there. Ewis does come down. I guess it's not completely good game because he does go for the Electro Wizard. But yeah, I want to hear everyone's thoughts on all 3 of these cards. Cannon Card's definitely the most like whatever change, because I mean, to be fair, it did make it a little bit worse, which is nice because that card is still really strong. Basically the reason it's worse is because cards don't retarget anymore. Like for example, if the Inferno Dragon is heating up on the cannon cards, it does not retarget to knock it, like once it knocks it off its wheels, it does not retarget because it has no wheels. It's like a Demolisher, basically the exact same thing. I forgot what they called it, but you know, I think that one's interesting. I don't really know if it was necessary, but apparently it was for some bugs and stuff, so maybe they're just trying to make more consistent interactions, which is always good, right? I would hope in this game. But I don't know. I've definitely, that one I don't really care too much about, to be honest. I hate Cannon Card anyways, and I wouldn't even use it, so that's fine with me. But Golden Knight I will definitely use, as well as the Goblin Huts. Maybe paired together, I don't know. We'll see if that's going to be a thing. But I definitely want to see if the hut is going to be like a usable building where it's popular, if that makes sense. Because there's a difference between being good and being like super, super, super good. He's gonna MK on top of this. It doesn't matter though. It's already GG's because he can't even do anything. It's way too little too late. And that's going to be a win right there. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for the Golden Knight change and the huts. The game's honestly going to feel a bit crazy next season with all the new stuff that's happening. With, of course, all these cards that are getting changed, and then of course the witch evolution, and I'm not sure if they're dropping a second evolution that season or not. I know they do sometimes, but other times they don't. So it's going to be definitely interesting. So we got a whole bunch of new stuff, or new interactions and knowledge and like decks and stuff probably to learn with the Goblin Huts and Golden Knights. I mean, 2 cards you don't really hear about ever in this game when you're actually like playing. you see them, every once in a while you'll see a goblin hut, and the person's just like a bot that's been running the same deck for a million years and wants to use spawners. And then, every once in a while you'll see a golden knight with like a drill deck or maybe electro giant. But other than that, they're just both kind of like mid. So I'm definitely excited about those. Cannon cart, whatever. I hate this card anyway. I would never ever use this card in a million years. So I'm just gonna go for the arrows. That's actually perfect timing. We clipped the guards right there. I'd like to see some more balance changes. I wish they were, I hope the final balance changes that come out are definitely more. We gotta block the river here to kill that monk, hopefully. Yeah, we're good. But I hope the final balance changes that come out are definitely more... Oh my gosh, this guy's way overcommitting. But yeah, definitely more than the ones that were out for the work in progress, because those were definitely underwhelming, but that's gonna be fine right there. Oh my gosh, perfect dash right there. I can't wait for the gold knight to do like a massive chain where it goes backwards then back forwards to hit the tower. I'm gonna get so many cool interactions with this card, but that's gonna be a tower down right there. Not a game though. I mean, he can still take my tower for sure. Ram Rider does connect as well. I can't be the only one that still thinks the Ram Rider might need a slight nerf again. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm just crazy, but it seems to not die in a lot of situations and always get that last one HP hit. So he's going to go for the RG by itself. I would be scared, but this MK should actually carry me here and slap that back. Perfect. Look at that. It's going to push it across the river just like that. And, I've seen so many mid-ladder players raging against MK, and that's a perfect example of why. I mean, that RG literally can't even get close to my tower. That would have been sent back to his king tower if it had enough health, honestly. So just going to go cannon cart. Okay, I thought he was going to give up, to be honest, but, it's all good if he doesn't want to. He's going to keep playing. He's going to play myself on the map right there, and that should be a dead monk. Perfect. I can just go for a gold knight to pocket. We're going to go for a archers as well. Pop the ability. That's good damage on king tower there, and then the archers are going to get fireballed. Kind of. He fireballed like half the stuff on the map, which is fine with me. I'm just going to chill here. I'm going to go for the Ram Rider to the pocket. I think we have this one in the bag. I mean, we have this in the bag. I just want to take the 3 crowns. If he finally is going to let me, let's go. Looks like he's going to give up, and we are going to get the 3 crown with this homemade deck that I made. I don't even know. It's like a weird deck, but I just want to play these cards one more time, like I said, before they all get changed forever. Like, they're gone forever after this, so gotta get the last bit out of them. We're up against Gab1405, or is that Gabble1405? Or no, Gabble405? I don't know. One of those options. But it is currently May now. Just turned May. It's May 2nd today when I'm recording this. And dang, I am pretty hyped for this. This is my favorite month of the year. Obviously, my birthday is in May. But I think just May's the best month of the year because of the weather. It's getting warm. It's pretty hot for where I live, at least. And then, the weather's not... I mean, the weather's like not overbearing, though. You know what I mean? It can definitely be too hot at sometimes, and I think May's just the perfect month for a little balance of rain and, sunny days. I don't know, it just has good vibe about it. It's about to be summer. I mean, what can you not like about this month? For me, that's my opinion, but, of course, that's going to put me in a good mood, and hopefully this month goes super well for all of you watching as well, and I'll wish y'all good luck and good fortune as well for this month. So that's going to be good right there. All right, Cannon Cart is going to take care of these recruits. This MK is low-key selling me. Never mind. I will never speak bad about you again, Mega Knight, because you kind of clutched up right there with coming back and hitting the goblins. Cannon Cart's going to survive. Wow, that's actually super annoying for him because now he doesn't have anything. He has to go wall breakers on 0. I'm cool with that. Kind of wish that wall breaker didn't go to the Cannon Cart, though. And once it's updated, once the Cannon Cart's updated, it won't. Because of course it's not going to go on its wheels. It's just going to stay as a troop. I don't know how to describe it. It's weird. But interesting. I don't think it's going to go into a building. That wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, I'm just going to go for the goblin spawner like this and see what he wants to do. For that Mother Witch again, okay, that's fine. We can Golden Knight at the river in a second once these piggies all go ahead and die. So I'm just going to go for the Golden Knight at the river right now for the Mother Witch to block so it doesn't get any more Spear Goblin value or Piggy value, whatever you want to call it. Boss Bandit is kind of a nuisance in this matchup, I can't lie, but I'm just going to pop the ability here, keep my Golden Knight alive for a second. Okay, it just dies immediately, so that's not bueno, but I can just go... I guess we have to MK this, right? Because, I mean, archers are going to get absolutely walloped. Did that MK drop down even do any damage? That was insane. I don't even know if I've ever seen that before, but just going to go for the Ram Rider behinds on this MK. We have arrows as well if he wants to give me some value. I'm going to just hold him, and then there's the Goblin Gang. Perfect. That's the perfect arrows, and that's going to be tower pretty much down. Maybe not quite because the recruits will kind of save him, but we're going to get his tower down to below 1,000. A very good spot to be in. I'm going to pop the ability here. He goes Evil Wall Breakers. I actually don't really have anything for them, but I'm just going to make sure I don't take too much damage. Kind of a bad flying machine too by him. I would say. He's getting some good damage, but nothing crazy. I think we're still in a very good situation. I'm going to go for this Goblin Hood. Okay, that's fine. He might Mother Witch. I got to be a little bit careful of that, but I'm just going to go for the Cannon Cart, the Center. And yeah, which card out of the three are you guys most excited to try out in its new form? I'm definitely going to say the Golden Knight. Or, I don't know, the Hut could be fun, like low-key for some Troll decks. You guys know I'm all about the Troll decks. I think the Hut could be a lot of fun as well. I'm just going to pop the ability here. That's going to be on tower, isn't it? Yes, sir, it is. 10 seconds, and that's going to dash all over everything. Don't even need my arrows, but we're just going to go for the arrows anyway. Evil Archer's going to clean up everything, and that's going to be a perfect win right there. So yeah, I'm definitely excited for these changes, and I'm interested to see how they impact the meta for the next season. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and enjoy the Butch Clip. Peace.